Firstly, sorry for not posting an English video last Sunday and posting a different video. If any of you were waiting for it, really so sorry. I felt that other topic was a little more important, so that is the reason I did not post any kind of an English video and posted that particular video. But now we are back on track. So today what we are going to see is, you know, the latest sensation, the latest revolution, CHAT GPT. So forget about technical stuff little bit, coding and its capabilities little bit. How we can use CHAT GPT to improve our English, particularly our speaking skills and also our written communication skills. So today let's test and use CHAT GPT to use our English that we know, which we are not confident about, give it to CHAT GPT, and how we can get a proper perfect sentence out of it, which we can use it in our day-to-day software life. So let's go. So let us see, with the help of these 4 examples, based on the small pieces of sentences that we know, how we can form a proper sentence using the CHAT GPT. So for this one, I'm going to take an example. Once again, we'll go to some real-time scenarios and we will see. The first one is regarding stand-up update. Let's say you want to give you a stand-up update and you know what you have worked on, but how you should frame your sentence, how you should say something you have already completed and something which you are going to work on. So in simple English, I put over here, I worked on task 1, task 2, and I will work on task 3. So we are going to ask CHAT GPT to give us a good sentence to give us as a stand-up update. So notice that I'm not going to put what is task 1, what is task 2 and all those things, because this is an external site and you should not put all your company information over here. So as we are talking, it has given an proper sentence, but I think it is not really good, which we can give. Like for writing it is okay, for speaking it is not. So let's do one thing, let's ask if there is any other sentence and let's see what it says. So I just typed any other sentence. Okay, so as you can see, it says I made progress on task 1 and task 2 and I'm now ready to tackle task 3. Okay, this is also not really good. So let's ask any other sentence once again and let us see, because these things, it is not good when you are going for a speaking thing. I think this one also, what we can do, you know, you can come, if you see there are 3 sentences now. I accomplished task 1, task 2 and now tackling task 3 and all these things. What we can do, I have completed task 1 and task 2, now I am moving on to task 3. So whatever is required we can take, whatever is additional we can ignore. So let's say if you want another sentence, any other sentence in basic format. So let's try this and see if it is going to allow. So let's say now you put a basic format, so it just gives you with a proper tense. I finished task 1 and task 2, now I'm going to work on task 3. So something like that. So the ultimate aim I'm trying to tell you here is, if you give it an input and ask for it, it will give you a sentence. If you don't like it, just put any other sentence. Let's go to the next example, most common example, where you are not able to complete the work on time and you need to send a message to your lead explaining the delay. And you should also, here I have also included that we should say that we are going to complete within a couple of days. So let's see how it says. So if you see here, based on the sentence what I wrote, I just wrote I could not complete my work on time, I need to send a message to my lead explaining the delay, and I should say I will do within 2 days. Simple English, I am just explaining CHAT GPT what to do. So if you see the response from it, it says, I apologize for the delay in completing my work. I encountered some unexpected difficulties, but I assure you that I will have it finished within the next 2 days. So firstly, it is saying I could not complete my work. It is saying the reason, I encountered some unexpected difficulties, and it is also saying that I assure you that I will have it finished within the 2 days. So this is a very good sentence which you can use, but here there is something missing. Unexpected difficulties. There cannot be any unexpected difficulties. You need to tell sometimes specifically why it is failing. But we, again, as I told you before, you should not put the exact details over here. So let's say there is some null pointer. That's it. I'm just going to say null pointer in the code. I'm not going to say everything in particular because this is an external tool. So I'm just going to give and tell it that the issue is because I'm facing a null pointer. So can you please include this in the sentence? So now you see, compared to the previous sentence, here I encountered some unexpected difficulties. The remaining part of the sentence is same, but what it has done, some unexpected difficulties. So this has been replaced with a null pointer issue in the code. So a null pointer issue, that is fine. In the code, let's say you are working on a particular task, particular feature, particular Jira, you can just replace it over here, and remaining part is same, but I assure you that I am working on resolving it. If you notice it, just because you said that you are going to finish it within 2 days, the difference over here and here is it only says you are facing some unexpected difficulties and you are going to get it finished. But because you have specifically put what is the issue, it also includes another part of the sentence, which is I assure you that I am working on resolving it and will have the task completed. Which means in the above sentence, we are not very specific. We just said there is some issue, just give me one sentence which I am going to tell that I am going to complete within 2 days. So it was also not specific. But in the below, you have mentioned a little bit about the issue. So it also starts constructing your sentence towards it. If you see here, this is so cool. I assure you that I'm working on it and will have the task completed within the 2 days. So this is the second example. So third example, we have raised one review. So how do I ask my lead to review it? So let's see what CHAT GPT is going to say for this. So yeah, if you notice it, it says I have completed the task by itself. There is nothing related to task over here, but still I have completed the task and raised a review request. It does not say raised a review. It says raised a review request. Would you be able to take a look and provide your feedback? So this is something which we have never mentioned over here, and this is actually a very good way. When we are asking for a review, we should always ask in a polite way, and you should tell them, can you please give your feedback? So let's do one thing. Let us ask if there is any other sentence for this particular scenario. Let's see if it is going to give any kind of a response. Okay, so we've seen here, I have finished the work and submitted it for review. Can you please take a moment to review and provide your comments? It really understands the context a lot more, because when you are raising a review, what are you going to get in return? Review comments means the feedback. So in the above sentence, it just generically says, can you give feedback? In the below sentence, it says, I finished the work and submitted it for review. Can you please take a moment to review it and provide your comments? So what do we do now? There is first format and there is a second format. So which one is the better format? The best format would be to combine both of these, because you can't say I have finished the work. But what is the work? You need to mention. So I have completed or I have finished the task. You can mention the task name and raised a review request. Can you please take a moment to review it and provide your comments? Or this is also fine. Would you be able to take a look and provide your feedback? So as you keep experimenting with it, as you keep trying other sentences, using the tense is going to obviously come correctly. The format is going to come correctly. The good thing is you are going to get phrases like this, good parts, which you can use it in your messages which you send. And finally, let us see this scenario where you need a leave for 4 days as you are planning to attend a wedding, and let's say how you're going to ask your manager and how it gives. And you notice it here that there is a mistake in the sentence that I have put. I have wantedly included it so that, because when you are typing this sentence, there can be many mistakes sometimes, right? So if you see here, I did not put I need a leave 4 days from now as I am planning to attend a wedding. I said I am need a leave. So the agenda of putting this mistake over here is to tell you, even if you put mistakes, it is able to understand what you want. So if you see here, it says subject request for leave. Dear manager name, I am writing to inform you that I would like to request a leave of absence for 4 days starting from date. Why did it give like this? Because I told here, I need a leave 4 days from now as I am planning to attend a wedding. I did not mention the date. So it says, I need 4 days leave. This paragraph, I will ensure that all my responsibilities, pending tasks are delegated. So this is actually good. So let's say any other format and let's see what it is going to give. So once again, so it additionally adds this part. I hope this email finds you well. I am writing to request for a leave of absence for 4 days Starting from date, the reason for my leave is that I am attending a wedding. I understand it may cause inconvenience, however I assure that I will also make a... Yeah, so if you see here, it is actually good. It gives you a good format. It not only asks about a leave, it also understands about your current work. It gives an assurance you have already taken care, you'll be available via email and phone and all kinds of stuff. So the ultimate agenda of this entire video is to tell you whatever you know. If you feel you are not confident enough about the sentence that you are going to form, just go ahead, remove the technical terms, remove your company related terms, just put the bits and pieces that you know. Ask Chat GPT what would be a good sentence so that it will give you a correct sentence with the proper tense. And then maybe you can use it by including all the important terms over there. Thank you so much for watching.